Hey everyone, you're listening to After 9 to 5, a podcast to inspire people to kickstart side projects or businesses that they want to start after their 9 to 5. So for today's episode, this is episode number 7, we are going to talk about how to work from home effectively. Given the current situation of our on what's happening with the 19, some of the companies are now implementing flexible work arrangement or work from home. This is to actually help the community to not spread the virus anymore and for the safety of their employees. But of course, not all the companies are going to implement this because there are companies that require their employees to be physically available in the office. Like for example, manufacturing, groceries, medical supplies. So those are some of the peoples that require to be available in the office. So this is going to be parang tips or some of the guidelines that can help you start your work from home in your home or anywhere. So for people who are new to working from home, here are some of the guidelines. So you start the day as if you're working on a regular work day, like papasok ka sa office. So you get dressed yourself properly or partially. Like this one, I'm wearing a polo and I'm also shorts naman ako. So get dressed partially. No, if you want to get dressed properly, then go ahead. So and you wake up early and try to avoid online distractions, like for example any Facebook or IG. Well, actually no one's watching, so you can do some Facebook and IG, but very minimal lang. And make sure na you're available during the shift that you should be available, especially on the on the IT sides, that may mga tao that requires a shift schedule. Like in a global company setup, they've been implementing work from home, so they're required to work on different shifts like Asia, EMEA, or Europe shift, or North America shift, which is NALA. And so here in the Philippines, most of the people are working on Asia shift. Kasi syempre, we're in the Philippine setup. But some of the global companies works on mid and North America time. So here are the prerequisites that you need to consider before you can actually start from home. So you ready the right tools, like for example, phone availability, internet connection, or wireless hotspot. In case that you're not available online in your laptop, they can actually reach you out with your mobile phone. Excuse me, guys. So malakas na tayo. So in your mobile phone, like on my side, I have Teams here. Here I have Teams. So in the Teams, they have like communicator or link communicator. And I also have Viber, so they can actually reach me in Viber. I'm not sure if you're seeing it. And I also have my Outlook here, if in case that I need to go out and buy some basic necessity. So I can actually see if there is an email of my boss or any news within the company. So next is you make sure that necessary software are installed. Like I'm a data scientist, so what are the necessary software that I need or platforms that I need? Like I need an R to actually crunch the data. I need Power BI to visualize it. I need MySQL to actually for the warehouse of my data. Then, so those are the necessary software that I need on my side. So on your side, before you can actually work from home, syempre be ready on the softwares that you need in your home. And next is set up VPN, virtual private network, so that you can connect security in your network. Then number 4 is keep devices charged if in case na magkaroon ng brownout. Then number 6 is, of course, you need Microsoft Teams or any ano tawag dito, video conferencing tool if you have a meeting, if you're conducting a meeting, if you're the host of the meeting, or if you're a participant of the meeting. Make sure that you have any video conferencing tool that is installed in your laptop that is of course being used by the company. Baka naman meron kang Teams, or baka meron kang Teams, but the video conferencing that requires is Zoom, diba? Paano ka connect doon? So, kailangan mo pa siyang i-install. So, here we go. This is the guidelines on how you can work from home effectively. So, number 1, 3 guidelines lang naman to, guys. Very, very quick. So, number 1, set a clear boundaries when you start working from home. One way to do that is to set aside a separate working area on where you're going to work, and have a clear understanding with your family na, hey guys, mag-work from home ako, siguro, like, yung ngayon nga, 1 month, yung sinabi ng government that we need to have a flexible work arrangement, sabi ng government. Pero hindi to para sa lahat, So, there's a 1 month that you need to work from home. So, sabihin mo na, like, for example, if you're working 9 to 5, tell them that you'll be unavailable during 9 to 5. And, of course, they'll understand. And it's parang hindi ka rin maistorbo during your work hours. And next, number 2 is take regular breaks. Like, just what you do in the office. So, take regular breaks. Kasi, syempre, nakakainip naman na your 8 to 9 hours na nakaupo lang sa sa working area mo. Actually, what I observed when way back then, well, up to now naman, I'm working from home even though the NCOV, lumabas yung NCOV. So, ang na-observe ko with myself is pag nasa bahay ka, minsan you go beyond pa than the usual hours that you're working from home. Kasi pag nasa office ka, parang nakikita mo na everyone's going home, so you will go home. But if you're in your home, hindi mo ma-check yung schedule mo. Minsan you go beyond pa. So watch out din because of course you still need quality time with your family. Hindi ka naman pwede na mga more than 8-9 hours. Siguro mga 10, 11, or 12 hours you can work. But syempre, make sure that you still have time with your family. So, number 3 is keep yourself motivated. So, how do you do this? Simply by acknowledging what you have been able to accomplish that day, rather than fixating to the things that you did not accomplish. A daily reminder on where you able to finish will help create a virtuous cycle of moving forward. So, for example, me, I start my week jotting down some of the to-do list that I need to work on a notebook. Medyo old school ako. Some of the people I know, may date pa ako. Some of the people I know is they're keeping notes in their like Microsoft Notes or in their Notepad++. So, ako, I find myself effective working from home and as well as working in the office na before I start the week, naka-note na lahat ng kailangan I need to accomplish. This will also help you to, once you create your report, to your boss. So, likewise, do it in your home, diba? Before you start your work, jot down what are the things that you need to accomplish. Then after that, put a check or find some of the things that you accomplished. In that way, yun yung mga wins mo because ito yung mga natapos mo for that day. Then, ang plus points nun is yun nga, that will serve as the report to your boss. Hindi mo na siya kailangan. May mga keynotes ka na doon na, okay, ito yung mga nagawa ko. So, those are the 3 guidelines that you need to consider when you're working from home. So, again, number 1 is you create a schedule and stick to it. And you arrange it with your family. Number 2 is focus on what you've accomplished. Like, make a to-do list. Then, yun yung mga things na mga na-win mo for that day and the succeeding day. Keep it consistent. Number 5, Number 3 is create a work area where you're going to be working, whether it's in your bedroom, whether if you have an office area, and in the kitchen, like ako, nasa kitchen ako. So those are the guidelines or do's that you need to consider. And some of the don't is try not to work all day without breaks, and try not to work all day, like more than siguro kung wala ka namang ginagawa sa bahay, you can work pa rin naman. But again, this podcast is to inspire you to have side projects or yung mga passion projects that you want to do on the side. So don't get burned out working all day. I mean, working beyond the working hours that you have. So don't forget to check in regularly with your colleagues and your boss, of course. Make yourself visible even if you aren't in the office. So sabi ko nga sa umpisa, maganda yun eh. Be responsive, be productive, be online. Yan, those are the 3. Be online, be responsive, and be productive. So those are some of the guidelines and prerequisite when you're doing work from home. So this is episode number 7, and thanks for listening to After 9 to 5. If you are getting value from this podcast, please like, subscribe, and share my YouTube channel as well as my Facebook page. So you can find the link in the details below of this show. So that's it. Thank you, and take care. Stay safe. Eat healthy. Ano pa ba? Sa mga lalabas, wear mask. People understand naman na some of you needs to go out talaga. But let's be responsible. Let's be responsible with ourselves. Syempre, you can be a carrier. You can bring the virus in your home. So let's take care of ourselves. And if you're allowed to do work from home. If you need to be in the office, wear mask or wear mask, bring alcohol, and drink a lot of water. So drink your vitamins. So yun. Thank you.